I'm Bhavneet Vaswani.
And I'm Kiran. And today, as he said, we have the new Zen. This belongs to a friend of ours, Aniket from Pristine Automobiles.
And we are here to restore it to its former glory. So me and Kiran have taken up the job of trying to restore the car. So expect some mishaps, accept some trouble from some noobs, and let's see what can we do with the little Zen.
Let's get it back to the road. So basically what we have here is a 2001 Zen VX. So it gets minor amount of creature comforts in general, like front power windows and a AC, but otherwise it's a 4-cylinder 1-liter engine which churns up about 60 horsepower. And 2001, this car is actually older than our cameraman Shreshth. So yeah, but anyways, also its curb weight being roughly around 700-800 kgs, like 60 bhp is not an issue. It's a hoot to drive. So let's cover it. So like we can see, this engine is had not a very good amount of time spent on it. So it has a lot of oil leaks. Since we need to find where the oil leaks are from, what we'll be first doing is that we'll be cleaning the engine bay and then letting the engine run for a while, so we can find out where the leaks are actually coming from.
Obviously, the car was very dirty. Since the car had been sitting in one place since lockdown, and since we don't know what's been happening inside the car hygiene-wise since 2001, the objective for the day was to get the engine bay cleaned and remove all of the dying creatures from the vehicle. But before we started cleaning the engine bay, we put the car onto the lift only to find an oil leak. We then put the car back down to start cleaning the engine bay to further inspect how bad the leak is. Cleaning the engine bay plays a crucial role while restoring the car, since this is the place which is left unattended many a times. Cleaning the engine bay can also help diagnose such problems like leaks and rusting parts much better.
So what's happening is that we are using a degreaser to clean different areas around the engine where the oil is accumulated and dried off. So what this does is that once the entire area is clean, we can run the engine and find out where exactly the oil leakage is coming from.
Alright, so while removing the grease and the excess oil from the engine bay, we have found a tiny little hole. I found a tiny little hole, and we are trying to still see if it is actually a hole or not. But that's the main reason why we are cleaning the engine bay like that, because we do not know where is the leakage from, so we need to find out where it's coming from.
After the cleaning the car with degreaser as much as we could, we took the car out for a short spin to see if it was overheating or not. Luckily it wasn't, but the wipers of the car were so bad that in the rain we couldn't even see what was ahead of us. After a scary ride back to the workshop, we put the car outside to give it a thorough power wash with water.
So we've cleaned the engine bay as much as we can with diesel. So what diesel does is it helps to remove all the dried up oil and muck that's generated over the years of usage. So once everything is done, what next we are going to do is the final degreasing and washing process. So we are going to wash the entire engine bay so that everything, the oil stains, the dried up oil, muck, dust, everything gets cleaned out, and then we can run the engine and find out where exactly and how many leaks are there from the engine.
While cleaning the engine bay with water, we decided to clean the entire car. This was basically the car's first wash since lockdown had started, which is almost 2 years. Ugh. And well, once we were done with washing the car, it looked as good as new. The oil leak still had to be found, but after a long day of work and with the lockdown curfew time of 4 pm due to the pandemic upon us, we decided to call it a day there and come back the next day to start cleaning the interior of the Zen, the place where we spend most of our time. But all that for the next episode. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with your friends and follow us on Instagram, and also follow Pristine Automobiles on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.
McRae on the inside, going to take it.
And Senna sprints away. Senna is